I'm sorry I'm late, but I just decided I wasn't going to do what I was going to do. Well, I'm doing what I was going to do, but it was too much. I'm too tired again, but I'm trying to find a picture to show you what I came across. So it's only a little one, because I don't know if anyone has seen this, but see if anyone comes on first. Just looking for something to pull up. Right, I'm going to start anyway. So, I did a video yesterday on Vincent Fusca, I'm going to say his name is. I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. I'm really tired, so it's just going to be a short one. Yeah, Vincent Fusca. So, hi. It's just a short one to see if anyone noticed this now. If anyone's following Q and the R thing now, you need to watch my other videos about, you know, who is R and the JFK Jr., because that's who we're saying we think R is if you're onto Q. And the Vincent Fusca who we're saying is JFK Jr. And he definitely is in the background of the 2017 Trump rally in, I think it's Youngstown in Ohio. And they are right in the background, but I'm not going to go through all that again because I've done the videos on it, so you need to check them out. But we all know basically the story behind it is we all know he's supposed to be this guy who sells Trump merchandise, and you can, if you Google his name, but what I put in is Vincent Fusca, which is Fusca, and then I put Trump supporter, and it comes up on Google like this in the images, because there he is with his Trumpmobile, because he has a Trumpmobile, you know, that he lost on the 18th Avenue or whatever, 18 equals R. And if you just flick through, I was looking at these pictures today because I've been taking pictures to put up on Twitter and this, that and the other, and I saw this. I'm assuming people have come over this, but I saw this and thought, oh, that's unusual. Because this is another proof that I think it's JFK Jr. because, wait for it, where is it? I think I'm on the wrong thing. Hang on a minute. So I'm flicking through. I need to just find this picture. So, because I've done all the, you know, coding on this and the number plate and all that, but I came across this. So he's inside, I don't know if it's obviously where Trump was holding the rally, but there's a picture of him, you know, with putting his merchandise out, t-shirts and bits and bobs. Don't know if anyone can see what I can see there. Anyone see anything? I can see something. Now, because I'm showing you this on the camera, it's flipped the other round. Now, what I can see is two boxes that inside, I'm assuming, has these little Trump, you know, like caricature, little, you know, this thing here, caricature of Trump. And the boxes are next to each other. Does it remind you of anything? Because it reminds me of something. And the one where he's put Trump is on the right box. And me looking at it on my phone, not when I turn it round to you, looks like the Twin Towers. And the boxes, they've got the American flags on. The Twin Towers. And I believe the right one went first. So why would he be doing that? This is what I think anyway, because that's what it looks like to me. Signalling. You can go and see this picture yourself. Remember, it's flipped around the other way. So what I assume with that is, if that is JFK Jr., which I believe it is, I believe it's R, because a lot of things are signalling to R with the whole story of Vincent Fusca, which I've said in the last video. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and follow that. But what I'm saying is, most of us are awake to 9/11, and a lot of people woke up in 9/11, and that's why a lot of people are going on about the 11/11, because that's supposed to be an awakening sign. 11 and 11, 11/11 is supposed to be awakening sign, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Also, if people were waking up to 9/11 and they believed to know who they think it was, George W. Bush, what would that have anything to do with? What would that have anything to do with JFK Jr.? Well, what did Bush's father have to do with it, do you think? Was George Bush Sr. something to do with JF Kennedy Jr.'s death? Yes, he was. So isn't that funny? With all the other things I've told you about with the Vincent story, it really does add up. And I just came across that today. Now, people are saying, because I'm only having a short chat, that we've all said, with the number plate business on the Trumpmobile, adding up to the resurrection of JFK Jr. in 2018, and it was verified by Q. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not explaining it all again. I've done it in past videos. You need to go and check that out if you don't know what I'm talking about. People are saying, in America, you're supposed to be having a military parade on 11/11/18. There's the 11/11 sign again. The number 11 is supposed to be an awakening sign. High in, sort of spiritual things, awakening sign, and especially 11/11 when people say, oh, I see a lot of that. Loads of people have been saying for quite a long time, I keep seeing the number 11, 11/11, like when I wake up, or, the time always says 11/11. So it's an awakening sign. A lot of people woke up to 9/11. Now, if you have that military parade on the 11/11/18, apparently that's the anniversary of World War One. A lot of countries were involved with that, and it wrecked a lot of, obviously, people's lives and stuff. And we all know, if you watch Q, The Plan to Save the World, the 10-minute film, it explains about war and why we have wars and why it's man-made. And also, when that film first came out, only a few weeks ago, and millions have seen it, well, they will have seen it, the name was by a guy called Joe Maspose. Now, Maspose, numerology, that name comes to 38. It was 38. JFK Jr. was 38 when he supposedly died in the plane crash. So people are saying that The Plan to Save the World is narrated by JFK Jr. It does sound like him if you think about him being older, but it's not just sounding like him if you think it doesn't sound like him. It's the words he would say if you go and watch interviews. It's how he would talk. Now, the Joe Maspose, I think, videos disappeared. They probably tried to take it down, but I have found it on, it's out there on different videos, but I have found it on one called, I think it is Storm is Upon Us channel. Do you get that one? Storm is Upon Us. It gets taken down, they'll put it up again. Storm is Upon Us channel. If you haven't seen Q, The Plan to Save the World, I highly suggest you go and watch it, and then you'll realise a few things. Also, the 11/11 thing, again, like I said, it's World War One, so that's an anniversary of World War One, a military parade where a lot of us are saying we think there's going to be a lot of new technologies coming out with the military and other stuff maybe. But also, in November, wouldn't it be funny if other stuff was dropping or someone appeared or something? Because we've got to have momentum in this R thing coming out like we did Q, because on the 25th of November, it will have been JFK Jr.'s 58th birthday. And if you know about the number plate thing, it said 58. The resurrection of JFK Jr., 2018, because it says 58, and that means 2018, this year, and then verified by Q. That's what I'm seeing. And also I said, if this we have this parade. It won't just be for America, it'll be for the world, because like I said, if it's an anniversary of World War One, a lot of countries were involved. We are all helping and sharing and trying to get the truth out of this, because, you know, it's great. It's make America great again. It's make Britain great again. It's make every other country great again. You know, all these things were put there to keep us enslaved worldwide. And if you actually watch Q, the Plan to Save the World, it shows you all that. And JFK Jr. and JFK, his dad, were mentioned in that film. And also, like I said, the numbers are in it at the beginning that add up to 18, which is 6, 7, and 5 on the I think I said it at the beginning, on the little crime scene bit where there's little numbers where they put around the crime scene, and there's a baseball cap, which I would say, it's funny how his wife in the background in 2017, Raleigh, who I'm saying is Caroline, was wearing a baseball cap, which I'll just show you again. She was wearing a baseball cap. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's just quite funny that, you know, she was wearing a baseball cap. Hides a bit of her face anyway. And he's in disguise with his stubble and that. And I've actually done a lot on Twitter and put some pictures together if you want to follow me on J9Anon, which is Jay, and then 9, Nine, Anon, Anon together. Pictures of like showing him at a rally and his sister next to him, a picture I took of his sister, and it looks like him. Because don't forget, someone told me who's an artist, your face gets wider and stuff and you fill out a bit as you get older, because don't forget he's a bit older now. And it just looks like him. And but her, like I said at the beginning, it's definitely her. And like I said, if people don't believe it's him, why would she still be alive if she apparently went down in the plane? Doesn't make sense, does it? So just one more last time, I keep showing this because it's like, wow. There's that one. She's got holding a hand up with 5, and she did 2 of them, 5 for 5. Let me see if I had another one. I keep showing these because it's just, that smile is unmistakable. And like I said, Trump did look behind him at the rally. They were right behind him, like I said yesterday. He turned round, the truth is behind you. I'm sure I had a better picture than that, actually. Oh, this one. Still the same picture, but like when she was, obviously a bit younger. And then the one I put together the other day with them both on. So yeah, there we go. Hi, I'm going now because I'm really tired. So yeah, check the picture out. If you haven't seen it, you'll have to go back to the beginning of the video. But the one where you just flick through the Vincent pictures and you see those boxes that just remind me of 9/11, that he's signalling, and that's why I think he's signalling what I've just said. So yep, I'm going now to chill out and not research now because I've done too much of it. So I'll see you soon. Bye.